Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eileen at Little Grace Nursery, and if you're new here, welcome. Hit like and subscribe and come back for all the fun, the babies, the painting tips, and the giveaways. Yep, my next giveaway will be once I reach 1,500 subscribers. So subscribe. But today... Today, I wanted to introduce to you the most difficult baby I have reborn to date that I can remember. Oh my gosh, she was, she gave me a run for my money. But she is a cutie. Not my very best work, but still very well done. I love the way her skin tone turned out, and she just looks so like real with her mottling. And yeah, so but let me tell you who she is first. This is Piper by Andrea Arcello, and this is her COA. She is an open edition. For some reason, though, it has 1286 on the back. I don't know what that is. But so I finished her today, April 2nd, 2026. She is 20 inches and she is 6 pounds, 2.5 ounces. So she will also come home with a birth certificate from my nursery. So yeah, this is little Piper. She was a little hard to do. I don't know if it was her vinyl. I'm not really sure what. Even as far as the matte varnish that I use, that kind of like leaves a little bit of a texture feel to them. Maybe she does have a little bit of that going on. But yeah, she. I don't know what it was about her that I just struggled with her entire painting process. So has anybody else out there that paints, have you had that experience where there's just something about a particular doll that you just struggle with? Yeah, so she was that one. And I could not get her nail tips to save my life. I could not get them to my standards. She is not a boo-boo baby in any sort of way. Just not up to my standards. But then again, I am hard on myself. I think as most artists are. But she is adorable. She's painted with heat set paints, and I did not open her nostrils. And the reason I didn't open her nostrils, I would have, because they're not real deep nostrils, but like the hole in her neck into her head was like about yay big. I am not kidding. And I usually put black felt behind the open nostrils to give that realistic look, but I'm looking at that little hole and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have enough trouble as it is getting these eyes in. So I'm like, I struggle sometimes with that black felt. So I did not open her nostrils. So yeah, so I went to, I usually put a slit in the eye socket in the back inside their head, and I slipped the eyes in. But when I was cutting it, I was like, these look like they've already been opened. So I don't know if that this kit was made like that, or if something happened during the baking process and they split open. I don't know, but they were open so weird, and I had the worst time getting her eyes in. Because then there was like this little flap that kept getting in the way. So, then I had to cut that out. But her eyes still kind of looked a little weird. They're blue glass eyes. I don't know if you can really see them. And I don't know, it just seemed like they didn't, I don't know. They're not laying flush with the eye. Um, and I don't know if that's, sometimes you get these kits and that's just the way they are. So I'm, you know, that's just the way this kit is. I don't think it's necessarily a boo-boo. But I got tired of fooling with them. And so they do look a little weird, but she is really cute. Um, so when I went to root her, again, it's not that the vinyl was hard, but I broke like about a dozen rooting needles, and they are not cheap. Um, and it was weird because like in some parts when I would go to put the needle in, like all the vinyl would like cave in, and it just, I was really having trouble. Um, the hair wasn't coming out, and it was staying in, which was a good thing. But then it was beautiful. Her hair was so beautiful, and it was like filled in and thick and real thick up at the top here, and I had got a nice little curl going. And then when I went to put the glue in, because I use the glue I put it inside the head, and then I take a paintbrush, and I go over and just spread the paint so that it gets all the hair. But when I pulled the paintbrush out, this big glob of hair came out with it. So it like pulled a lot of the hair out. So her hair still looks good. Still looks really good. It looks like I meant to make it baby fine, which is good. Because I was like, I just did not want to do any more rooting on this little girl here. So yeah. So then I wound up just cutting her hair short because I did have it like a little longer. So we made it short. And when I was putting her together, and I put all the limbs on, and I went to cut the zip ties off on the end, I noticed she had a rip in her body, like right here. Hold on one second. So this was the first body I had her in. And there was a rip. Here was her right arm. And there was a rip, a hole. It had come undone. And I don't know if you can see this. My camera, I spent a lot of money for this phone. And it was supposed to have this really good camera. But I just cannot seem to get a good picture. When I watch it on my phone, I can see it as clear as day. But as soon as I download it to my computer, my video quality is not good, and it upsets me. That's why I bought this particular phone. It was supposed to be great for photos and videos and things like that. But anyway, so it had a hole. So I took her head off and I tried to sew it. But then once I sewed it, it was like you could still see the little threads, and it just, that wasn't going to work for me. So she got a new body. So yeah, she she cost a lot to make and a lot of time. So, but anyway, I don't know. I think she's adorable. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to sell her for. If I'm going to sell her cheaper because of all the issues. And the space between the lip here that goes inside the body was really super narrow. So it's like I had to pull the zip ties tight. So it's like the limbs do not move freely, but I made her floppy enough that, you know, you can move her around. So yeah, but Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm going to sell her discounted because of that and the eye. I don't know. Because she's an expensive kit, and she is adorable, but I think it's just the way some kits are made. So anyway, I'm going to put her photo shoot up at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And I will be posting her on my reborns.com nursery, hopefully this evening, once I decide exactly how much I'm going to sell her for. I might sell her cheaper and not do a box opening. I don't know. So, but she is cute. She is cute. But the eyes bother me. I don't know. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you all so much for all your love and support. And if I don't make another video before Sunday, which is Easter, I wish you all a very happy and blessed Easter, and or, you know, a blessed Passover, whatever you might celebrate. So, but I will see you again on my next video. I love you all. Bye.